Well, we got Sleeping Beauty up to the paint booth in Almont today. It was second half of the trip was a little hair-raising as the brakes were starting to fade out and gave out almost completely by the time we got to the last turn. But the car's safely in the booth. As you can see, the booth's got tons of space. There's about 6 feet on either side of the car, 8 feet or so at the back, and the same in the front. So we're very fortunate to have this space up at my son-in-law and daughter's pole barn in Almont, Michigan. So I'm very grateful for them being willing to give me the space to get this thing painted over the next 10 days or so. But as you can see, a little bit more tweaking on the body to do. Not too bad. She's in pretty good shape. Not going to do anything other than the shut faces around the hood for this go around. If and when I pull the engine, then I will finish the engine bay. I've cleaned it up quite a bit since I bought the car, but it's still a little bit rough, but that's okay. I want to get the big movements done. As you can see, enough room to do the hood and the deck lid off the car. I ordered all the paint today for the car. We'll be going base clear, unlike my original plan to go just a single stage. Based on what I've seen and the discussions I've had with some friends, it should be a bit more forgiving. Just obviously more work and significantly more expense. But if we're going to do it, might as well do it right. It'll probably be the only time I ever do this. And hopefully it's going to turn out okay. I'm sure it will. Trunk is basically just a cleanup job. I ground out all the surface rust and put some rust preventative on it, and then put some new seam sealer where it needed it. You can see the scuff plates for the doors in there. They were in pretty rough shape, so what I did, I just surfaced them out, and I'm going to just prime them and then just do, I'm going to paint them silver argent, and then if they get that beat up, just something that's easy to fix periodically. But I'll do pretty much base clear on those as well to protect them and do our best to keep our feet off of them. The only big thing on the interior is going to be to figure out how to repair the hole in the armrest of this door panel. Typically these cars, the driver's side gets a hole in it. They crack and then they just wear out. So I have a couple of door panels that I got from Jason Shug. They're a different year. I had an idea at one point of making a cast and then making some fiberglass caps for the armrest. I may still do that, we'll see. But beyond that, the only other damage in the interior is that split in the side facing on the driver's seat. That will get fixed eventually, maybe sometime next year. This year is the plan is get the car painted and reassembled so that we can drive it in the spring when the weather gets better. So you can see the headliner is in pretty good shape. There's one little tear in it on the far side there, but other than that, I've cleaned it. You can see the difference at the base of the C-pillar over there. You can see the pristine white from the original car, and above that is still a little bit dingy, but I will continue to try to clean that up as best I can. But generally, I mean, that headliner's in really great shape. The sun visors, they cleaned up really nice with vinegar and Dawn solution and water. And then all the interior trim, all the stainless is waiting to go back on the car. It polished up. If you check out an earlier video that I did on that subject, all those parts cleaned up really, really nice with sanding and then polishing and buffing. So they pretty much all look like brand new. Pulled all the carpeting out and steam cleaned that. Still a little bit of staining on the passenger side where the heater core was leaking. Not all that worried about it. Like I said, maybe it'll get replaced at some point down the road after I replace or repair the heater core. The car has no air in it, and that's a consideration that my wife keeps pushing for, but we'll see. Trying to keep the costs down, just making a nice driver. Not going to be a show car. but she's going to look pretty good when it's all done. I think the body is going to be the medium turquoise stock color, and then the roof is going to be Alto blue, which is a real dark, almost midnight blue, but it's got a green metal flake in it that should really pick up the turquoise and tie the blue roof to the turquoise body. It's going to be pretty sharp when it's done. So stay tuned, guys and girls. Once again, I appreciate all the help and advice, guidance that the Thunderbird community has given me. So it's been a long road, but we're getting closer every day. So thanks again.